Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
ゆかりんさん、ゆきさん、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
Today is May 8th,
Yes.
Wednesday. So that's episode 3.
Episode 3, yes.
Yes. ゆかりんさん、good evening. It's so chilly tonight.
I know.
I feel like it's always rainy on Wednesday
Yeah.
and chilly.
And I've already put away all of my winter clothes. So this is the warmest thing I have now.
Right. ね、皆さんこんばんは。寒くないですか今日？なんか水曜日、私たちがラジオする日、雨な気がして、ね、気温も寒いんですよね。How was your
Golden Week.
Golden Week?
Did anyone go anywhere for Golden Week? Did anyone travel?
Right. あ、ゆかりんさん said 先日お会いできて嬉しかったです。あ、like
Hi, hi.
me too. Like you were so great.
Yeah. I was having trouble at work remembering what we did during Golden Week.
What?
Well, because we were so busy, we went so many places and did so many things, but it was all just one day at a time. We didn't travel far.
Right.
Just stayed in the area.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did so many things during Golden Week. And yeah, and as Yukarin-san said, it was so fun at the
Yes.
街中広場,
Yeah.
the square.
Yep. The Children's Day
Yes.
event.
Yeah, May 5th was Children's Day.
Children's
Day. 子供の日は Children's Day. 5月5日、私たちはこのすぐそこにある街中広場で皆さんとお会いして少し餅つきしたり、
はい
ね、子供たちもすごい楽しそうで、なんかああいうイベント今後もっとあればいいなと思いました、ね、お会いできた方すごいありがとうございました。いろいろね、ケーキいただいたりとか、美味しかった。
美味しかった。
トノさんもこんばんは。
こんばんは。Hello.
So now, what else did we do during Golden Week?
Been 2 weeks since our last show. What else do we? So we went to the Heartfelt Farm and saw the koinobori there and the nanohana fields. That was really nice. Beautiful weather for it too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know Heartful Farm in 那須高原かな？私たち菜の花を見にハートフルファームさんへ初めて行きました。ね、一番満開でね、fully bloomed.
Yeah.
ね。What do you call it? 菜の花 in English.
I think we called
canola flower.
Canola flower. Was it also grape seed?
Oh.
Was that? Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I'll have to do a little Google search of that.
で、菜の花はキャノーラ油ってありますよね。それと同じキャノーラフラワー。
Nanohana in English.
ね、子供の日なんで鯉のぼりとね、山並みと天気も良くて、あと cute goats.
Yes, some big goats too.
Big goats.
Yeah.
そう、ヤギさんもいてめちゃくちゃいいところでした。
Your favorite?
So my favorite.
Yeah. It's a good thing we have an apartment. Otherwise, we'd have goats.
I know. Wish I could have a goat.
Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be fun.
Yeah. あ、遠野さんも日曜日お会いできてよかったです。私たちもです。Was so glad to meet you.
Yes. そう
ですね。お話だけ talk with them more on that day, but that day, like we did weeding and cleaning the Akiya house in Ashino. Kurwa in the morning, and it was so exhausted.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If anybody knows how to get rid of bamboo roots, please let us know, because they're really difficult to cut and really difficult to dig. The roots of bamboo are so katai, so hard.
そうなんです。その子供の日、皆さんとお会いした日の朝、芦野のクルワという空き家でひたすら草むしりとあと駐車場を作ろうと思ってずっとこうクワでひたすら耕してたんですけど、家の後ろが竹林でもう竹やぶがすごいんですけど、そこの空いたところを何か利用したいなと思ったんですが、そのバンブールート、根っこがすごくて、なんかちょっとこうお花植えたり畑みたいな野菜植えたりできたらいいなと思ったんですけど、なかなか手強い竹ってあんななんかね、根っこがすごい、なんていうの？ It's deep? 根っこあるね。Root.
Root, okay. Yeah.
So deep and like wide, I guess.
Yeah.
So
they spread everywhere, even far away from the take, and the roots are harder than wood.
Right.
If, you know, the bamboo you can cut, you know, with a saw, but the roots, every time I take a tool like a shovel or a hoe and bring it down, it just bounces off. It bounces off the root.
Right.
And yeah, it makes it really difficult to try and dig a garden.
I know. I thought it's pretty easy than like tree roots, because it's thin.
Right. It's really thin. Yeah. It's only, you know, that big around, but it's just so dense, so thick and heavy.
今まで何より竹を触ったこともないね、初めての体験だったんですけど、なんか木より細いし穴開いてるし、掘って抜けるかなって言ってたら木より丈夫で全然なんかね、こう you can dig or anything 掘ったりとか何もできないんですよね。
I've seen people talk about using poison, but I don't want to use poison where I want to plant vegetables.
Right.
So
野菜をね植えたりとかできたらいいんですけど、除草剤みたいなのがあるんですかね。でもそれやっちゃうとダメですもんね、野菜
right.
できないからね。everyone say 遠野さんもゆかりんさんもね、ぜひthey said like we could talk in English on that day on May 5th.
Oh yeah.
When we met. 英語で、ね、ぜひ次回もまたねいろいろお会いできる機会あるかと思うので、その際はぜひ英語でちょっと会話をしてみましょうか日本語でももちろん全然大丈夫です、ね、なんかもっとゆっくりお話いろいろできる機会があればいいなね、
はい、
がちょっと英会話に挑戦していただいてね、It's a good chance to talk in English with you, like when we go to events or every time we see people.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. If anyone wants to practice English, please come and talk to me.
Yes.
And don't be afraid. I'm very good at understanding English, even if it's not perfect.
Right.
I've been teaching students for 4 years now, shogako and chugako. And it's funny because with young kids, I think I can communicate better with because they try and combine words they know as much as possible and communicate ideas.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid of grammar mistakes and things like that, where sometimes adults talk to me and I have difficulty understanding because they often start and stop and try and get the perfect English, but you don't need the perfect English to communicate. It's like who's that comedian that does the English communications?
Yes.
He's famous Japanese comedian. He travels to other countries and does challenges. What is his name?
Degawa.
Thank you. Degawa
English ですね。So that's what I wanted to talk about.
Sure.
そうです。皆さん多分緊張されてなんか私たちもね長く入れなかったんで会話ができず終わってしまいましたが、最初のこのラジオの1回目でもお伝えをしました。本当に間違いとか発音が違うからとかっていう心配はせず、どんどんトークをしてください。子供たち、多分ダニエルも今小学校と中学校か、で子供たちにも教えていて、私も小学校の生徒さんを教えたこともあるんですけど、やっぱりちっちゃい子の方が、耳がいいっていうのもありますけど、どんどん臆せずに話す。で間違っててもとにかく言いたいことをこう言おうと頑張ってこう知ってる単語を頑張ってこう言ってみたりして、でそれで結構ダニエルは理解ができる。で大人の人はやっぱりどうしてもちょっとやっぱ知識があるので、この文法をやっぱりこう組み立てたりとか、ちゃんと完璧な発音とかそういうのを考えてからこう話そうとしちゃうので、逆にそれがこう詰まっちゃって通じないことがよくあります。でダニエルに関しても本当にずっとこう教育関係でいろいろ携わってきてるので、私のなんか関西弁混じりの英語にも理解をしてもらえるしすごい何か英語でこう伝えたいこととかチャレンジしてみたいなと思ったら、ぜひぜひちょっとダニエルに何か言ってみてくださいカイさんもこんばんは。
こんばんは。
旦那様に初めてカイ様ご挨拶ありがとうございました。ぜひ次回英語でお願いしますね、帰宅中ですね。お疲れ様ですゆかりんさんダンさんも抹茶を好き、だからShe can bring some like stuff, like matcha stuff next time when you go to the event.
ありがとうございます。Yes.
ね、Love matcha.
Love matcha.
Yeah. 抹茶大好きです。緑茶も大好きですね。ね、これもいただいたのでありがとうございます。ね、なんかそういうやっぱり話せる機会あるといいですよね。だってbetter if we have a chance to talk in English.
Yeah.
Like, なんていうの? In daily life.
Right. Right.
No,
yeah.
only in like Eigo classes or like a school.
Yeah, for sure.
ね、なんかああいう外で自然とこう英語で挨拶できたり話せる機会というか、そういう場所とかすごいいいなと思うんですよね。こういう教室に入って勉強っていうよりかは、なんか一緒に例えば本当餅つきしながら英語で話すとか、なんかサッカーしながらとかね。ねえ、ぜひぜひ何でも話しかけていただければ で餅つきもなんかギッシーさんがその時に like he asked us like what is it called, like you know, 餅つき in English.
Right.
Then we didn't know like what it's called it. Then we just said it's making mochi.
Making mochi. Yeah. So I mean, sometimes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
I was just gonna say sometimes it's difficult to translate. 翻訳。
そう。
翻訳ない。because in America and other places in the world, we don't have mochi, right? We don't make mochi. I mean, sometimes you can go to Asian supermarket and buy mochi, but you can't make mochi, and we don't. So we don't have words for these things. So, but you thought maybe pounding.
Yeah.
Like pounding is like boom, boom.
そう多分ねゲシンさんにあの日はメイキング餅って言ったんですけど、餅つき in English は I think pounding 餅 pound はこう
Pounding.
なんていうんかな
Zuki is what action?
つくは pound.
Tsuku pound, so
yeah,
pounding mochi.
is
Right,
the
right. Direct
maybe direct.
translation.
そう
Yeah.
パウンディング餅が多分一番餅つきに近いかなと思います、そう難しいんですよ。その日本の行事、日本にしかないものを英語で説明するってその言葉のまんま翻訳しても通じないので、まずそれが何なのかを
Right.
言わないといけなくて、でその5日の日のその餅つきの様子を私 Facebook に載せたらダニエルズマダーダン君のお母さんからコメントが来てでかいハンマーで叩いてる緑のもの何ってコメント来たんですよ
Yeah.
であそっかと思って、しかも餅もわからないし、しかも緑色だし
And people often say mochi is a rice cake, but
Yeah.
in America, a rice cake is a different product. There's something called a rice cake, and it's sort of a weight loss food. It's just sort of like kind of like fried rice, like air fried rice. I'll show you.
It's called rice cake.
And it's called a rice cake.
そっか、そう、餅で検索するとライスケーキって出てきたりするんですけど、Is it snack?
It's a snack, yeah.
なんか
But they taste like cardboard. They're yeah.
ちょっと入賞
I don't know.
見えるかな。なん
It's
か
too
眩しい。
mabushi.
ちょっとおせんべいみたいな。
Yeah,
Ah, so-
it's a senbei.
そ
It's like a rice senbei.
うが called rice cake.
Called a rice cake, yeah. And yeah, I remember we had them in my house when I was young. And they have different flavors like peanut butter and cheese and things like that.
餅じゃないな。
But it's not mochi, right? Not sweet and
So-
not like a snack or not like a dessert.
そう。And it's no common like snack. You
It's not
can't get
common.
at the supermarket or something.
You can get them at the
Oh, yeah?
supermarket, but they're not. Like I said, it's sort of a weight loss snack, right? So it's like healthy exchange or healthy replacement for chips. You know, potato chips or
ちょっと
something.
ダイエット食の
Diet, right.
ヘルシーチップスみたいな。
Right.
あんまり美味しくないやつ。
Yeah, not very tasty.
ね、あでも it's getting popular. So some people know mochi. What
Right.
mochi is because there's like a mochi ice cream. It's the most popular one, I think.
That you can get at the supermarket
Right,
in
so
America.
you
Mochi
can't
ice cream.
Get like an individual packed mochi at the supermarket.
Yeah, no anko.
No anko.
Yeah.
But there's mochi ice cream.
Right.
そう
Mochi ice cream.
餅単体とかそのあんこが入った大福みたいなのはないですけど、餅って普通に英語で書いた餅アイスクリームって言って、その餅の中にそのバニラアイスクリームとか入った、ね、日本にもありますけど、そういうアイスはちょっと人気になってきて、餅っていう言葉もちょっと認知されつつあるかな、Maybe. でも not everyone
No, certainly.
knows mochi. That's mochi is.
Yeah, and it's a little bit hard for me because my town and my area in Massachusetts is maybe more international than a lot of places in America.
Yeah.
We've got 5 universities in 20 kilometers, and they have a lot of international students.
Right.
So there's many sort of foreign food stores, foreign restaurants. You know, you can have Indian food, Japanese food, Korean food,
Right.
you know, anything, Italian, Greek. So I think other parts of America maybe have less choices and less information about Japanese food.
Right.
Certainly.
ですね。そうダニエルのその故郷のマサチューセッツのその町ってすごい学校大学か universities
Yeah.
and also colleges.
Well, so okay, they call it 5 college area. There's 5 big colleges: Smith College, UMass, University of Massachusetts, Amherst College, Mount Holyoke, and Hampshire College.
Hampshire. It's all universities, right?
They're all colleges.
A college.
UMass is a university.
Ah, so-
It's a very big university, 30,000 students, and the other ones are smaller. But both Mount Holyoke and Smith are all women's colleges, and they're very international and very very high level colleges, like Kyodai or Todai, like top
Right.
level women's colleges in America.
そうダニエルのその実家の近くにもそうたくさん大学があって、でそこにもちろんやっぱり海外のからの留学生もたくさん来ているので、こう街全体が結構そのインターナショナルな雰囲気なんですよね。まあアジア系の人もいれば、そういう地元の白人系の方もいるし、ギリシャとかあっちのヨーロッパの方から人がいたりとかして、なのでその分こうレストランとかその売ってるもの食べ物とかもいろんな国のものが結構手に入ったりします。ただ not all like cities and towns in the US like that. So like
No.
so some like most of people who just live in a small town don't know about mochi
Right.
or
Right.
pounding mochi.
Sure.
そ
Yeah.
うでもアメリカはすごいもう本当に大きい州が本当一つの国みたいにそれぞれが全然違うので、やっぱり全然その日本の文化がわからないところっていうのももちろんたくさんありますし、なかなかね説明が難しいんですよね。でダニエルのお母さんにはなんかその私もなんて説明しようとよもぎのお餅だったんで、2人で餅つきしたんですよ。でまずだからこれ何でしたっけ、ハンマーって言ってたから餅つきのあれなんて言うんですけど忘れちゃった日本語でそれとあとその餅自体もその Japanese rice treat、I call it Japanese rice treat。 それちょっと甘いなんていうんですかね、お菓子じゃないですけど和菓子みたいな感じで、で蒸したお米をああやってパウンディング ついて餅にしますって言って、で緑なのはよもぎmugwort in English.
Yeah, yeah.
それを私ちょっと初めて知りました調べて必死になんかよもぎイングリッシュで調べて
Yeah, again, not a food that we normally
Right?
eat.
そうよもぎも
It's like supplements. People will buy
Right.
supplements of mugwort, but
So.
not at the super, not buy mugwort.
そうなんかその一般的に食べるものじゃないんですよね。そのサプリとかでは取ったりは出てきたりはなんていうんですか売ってるかけど、ああやって食べ物にあんまり入れて食べる習慣がないので、多分それ聞いても何それって思われたと思うんですけどでもそのマーゴートよもぎが入ってるから緑色なんだよって説明して、ね、ちょっと餅つきだけですごい大変でした説明が
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any mugwort foods. They're
in
all
the US
in the US. They're all recipes for mochi, basically.
そうやな
Yeah.
あギッシーが Got it, thank you って
Thank you.
よかったちょっと問題は解決されました
Yeah.
ねでも楽しかったな
hmm
ね Then yeah we went to Hartford Farm to see Nanohana
Yeah.
fields but most of the time we just went to Kurua in Ashino and
Right.
cleaned the yard.
Yeah. Did that. Went to shopping a couple times, different places. Kind of normal things, but maybe new places for us. We're still learning the area, so we're still finding the best places to find different foods or clothing or things. I bought a new jacket in Shirakawa
Right, Shirakawa
on
も行った。
Sunday, and manga.
漫画ねYes あ、千葉さんありがとうございますハンマーはキネ It's called キネ
Kine. Oh, that's the special hammer.
そうそう
Oh, kine.
難しい
Key
な
like wood or tree.
ね
Key.
ちょっと待って日本語難しいわあ漢字 is this So right side of kine is tree あ、これ
Kore. Oh. Huh.
Maybe you never seen this 漢字
No,
before
I've never seen that kanji.
難しい
And nothing new. There's lots of kanji I've never seen before.
So yeah, so now you're studying Japanese every day.
Yes.
Then you got manga.
Hi.
Manga? Did you
bought-
get?
I bought Dragon Ball, the first Dragon Ball manga, because I know the story a bit, and it's interesting. And I'm actually surprised that I can read a good amount of it and understand. Yeah, I'm trying to read as much as possible and expose myself. It's difficult and tokidoki tsumaranai if I can't understand anything. But yeah, I think it's a good level for me
Yeah.
right now, and it's a interesting enough story
Right.
for me to read. I know some people recommend something like Doraemon, but I haven't been very interested in Doraemon as a anime or manga. Yeah, so maybe that's controversial in Japan,
そ
but it's not my favorite.
うね、そうダニエルはドラゴンボールの第1巻を買って漫画から日本語を勉強してます。なんかやっぱちょっと難しいみたいですけど、ドラえもんとかの方がやっぱレベル的には優しいし、結構それで勉強する方って多いみたいなんですが、なんかストーリーがそそられないらしいあんまり面白いと思わないらしいだから何ですかね。So if you study languages, it's good to like read what you interested in.
Yeah.
So 私たちもそうですけど、英語勉強するときに、簡単な絵本とかアニメじゃないな、なんかあっちの海外のカートゥーンとか見ようって思いますけど、やっぱり面白くないと続かないので、であれば例えば全然今は英語わからないけどハリー・ポッターが例えば好きとかだったら、ハリー・ポッターから英語を学ぶ方が絶対にレベルは難しくても絶対いいと思っていて、でそれでダニエルも同じで日本語を勉強するのに今はドラゴンボールを
Yeah, I think Dragon Ball was probably the second or third anime. So the first is Pokemon,
right.
That came to America, that got really, really popular. So everyone knows Pokemon in America.
So
And then after that was Cartoon Network had a sort of section of time for anime, Japanese anime, and they had Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, 多分, and what was the fourth? I don't know what's it that, but they started to change after, and that's still where most people first see anime in America. Now they have One Piece and Naruto,
more Demon Slayer,
Shingeki no Kyojin. Yeah, so there's tons of anime in America now, but
when you were little,
when I was little, there's not many. Pokemon was the first big anime.
ポケモンとドラゴンボールは結構アメリカでもすんごい有名というか人気のアニメ。
Yeah, before they came on TV, some manga and anime you could get, but it was like very rare in comic book stores, like a specialty shop that deals with rare comics or things like that. They would have some Japanese
comic shop.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like Pokemon was the first big one, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. Then later Digimon came. Digimon. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. A lot of the anime that comes to America is also anime that has a lot of toys or like Yu-Gi-Oh, like a card game, right? So they bring the cartoon to America and sell the card game to America, right? They bring the Gundam to America so they can sell the toys and the models and things like that.
Right.
So sometimes things like Doraemon or Conan don't come to America.
Right.
So they're really, really popular in Japan, but no one has ever heard of Anpanman or Doraemon in America.
そう意外とドラえもんとかアンパンマン、あとサザエさんとか、
はい。
ちびまる子ちゃんとか、アメリカの方は知らないんですよ。あんなにね、私の小さい時からずっとやってるアニメなのに。アンパンマン知らない人いないですもんね。
Yeah.
そうなんでかな。なんか多分ああいう日本のなんかこう日常的な内容じゃないですか。サザエさんとかも こう普通の日本の家庭の日常みたいな、だからああいうのがやっぱりね、アメリカはもうあれかな、受けないと思われたのかな。ね、I wonder why.
So, I mean, I think a lot of anime that comes to America is action
あ、そう
anime.
か、アクションね。
Action anime is very popular. And what we call slice of life anime, like
そう、その
Sazai-san.
そうそう、スライスオブライフはちょっとその日常のを切り取ったストーリーのことです。
Yeah, they're not popular in America. So sometimes anime comes to America and people here don't know it. So like Cowboy Bebop, some people maybe know the theme song and some people know the anime. It's from the 90s. Kind of space western anime.
It's all about like action,
The
or...
bounty hunter and stuff. Trigun is a huge anime that no one has ever heard of. Trigun. Vash the Stampede is the main character. He's got blonde hair that's spiky up here and a red coat. And he's got a big gun, and it's another Western style anime.
But I think the people in the US like more like action,
Right.
SF.
Big robots,
そう、ビッグローバー、
big muscles,
バン
guns.
バンみたいなのがいいんですね、多分ね。
Yeah.
こう畳でお茶みたいなのじゃなくて、ダンダンバンがいい。
Right.
そう、ああいうのはウケる。でもね、そう、ワンピースもバンバンですもんね。
Right.
そうそうみたいですよ。だからすごい有名なのと全然じゃない、違うのとこう結構分かれますよね。ね、面白い。Maybe you can talk about the Pokemon.
Sure. So,
なんていうの?
in school today, in class today, students were talking about obento and sort of different foods around the world. And I talked about how when Pokemon came to America, they translate the words, but sometimes they don't translate exactly because in America we don't have certain things. So in Pokemon, sometimes the characters will eat onigiri. And in America, especially 25 years ago, nobody knows what an onigiri is in America, especially not kids. So when they translate the English Pokemon and the characters are eating onigiri, they call them jelly donuts. And they're just onigiri. They don't change the picture at all.
Right.
And so I found, you want me to bring it? It's the HDMI.
There.
こっち。
そう、ポケモンのワンシーンでおにぎりを何？これ誰だったっけ？忘れた。
誰？
たけし
so Satoshi is Ash.
そうそう、サトシは
This is
そう
Brock
そう
in English.
まず
I
ポ
can
ケモ
Google.
ンのサトシはアッシュっていうなんかすごい急にかっこいい名前に変わってるんですよ、海外では。で、これ誰？たけしかは何？ What is?
Hold on. Takeshi.
たけしは
Kasumi is
たけし in English は
Brock.
Brock.
B-R-O-C-K.
急に
Brock.
なんかイケメンの名前Brock かすみはかすみ
Is this Satoshi? What does the name Satoshi mean? Somebody says born from ashes. means Satoshi.
は普通にサトシよ。
Okay. So that's why they call him Ash. I don't know, maybe that's not true.
I don't know.
I don't know the meaning of the name Satoshi.
Anyways, the name is different, and also the clips about like how they change the Japanese things in English. So これおにぎり持ってるじゃないですか。でもこれおにぎりも日本のもので、海外でそのままおにぎりとかライスボールって言っても、あっちのアメリカのキッズはなんじゃそれってなるんで、変えてあるんですよ。英訳されたポケモンは。ような。
Yeah.
Is this here? ちょっと待って。
Let's see if the sound is okay.
どうしようか。はい。Is that right?
You look kind of down, Ash. Huh? Have a donut. That always cheers me up. Pika pika.
These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Hi. So
聞き取れましたさっき。おにぎりのことを。
and then here's the Japanese, the original.
Okay.
暗いわよ、サトシ。ま、おにぎり食べて元気出せば。ピカピカ。
悪いのは梅干し、三角のは昆布だぞ。いい昆布が手に入ったからな。
Right. So they totally change the words simply because in America we don't know what onigiri are.
梅干し and
Oh,
昆布。
umeboshi, yeah.
そう昆布も梅干しもおにぎりも全部日本の食べ物なんで、そのままね言ってもこう分かんないんですよ。そのになんていうんですか、レギュラーなものじゃないので。Then so what they translated.
So they translate to jelly donuts.
So jelly donuts.
Yeah.
これドーナツですって。So梅干し is like a jam or something.
It looks like jam in the cartoon, yeah.
そうこれおにぎり見て、そうこれ何だっけ、たけし。He said it's my favorite.
Right.
そうなんかこれジェリードーナツって言って、これなんか自分のお気に入りめっちゃ好きなやつみたいなことを言うんですけど、普通におにぎりみたいな。でもそのジェリードーナツって言って、多分梅干しの赤いのを多分ジャムかな、ジェリーみたいなのに置き換えて翻訳されてるんですよ。
Yeah.
ね。
There are other things, especially Pokemon, that changed when they came over to America. Like sometimes they would censor Pokemon. Like if characters are smoking. In the show, they have a lollipop or something. Instead,
really?
they actually changed the cartoon because kids shows can't show cigarettes in America. And sometimes if there's something that's like too sexy in America, they won't show it, or they'll change the episode. Things like that get changed all the time.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's more strict than Japanese.
Yeah.
Cartoons, anime.
They're much more strict about alcohol, smoking, and kind of sexy things. Yeah.
そうそう。結構そのアニメも日本って意外とアメリカのがなんかすごいなんていうんですか、自由な感じしますけど、そういうタバコとかお酒とかが出てくるのは全部キャンディーに変わったりとか、だから結構変わってるんですよね。同じアニメでもなんか見た目服装変えてたりとか。
Sometimes they'll change the color of blood too in animes and make it not red, or they'll cut out some of the blood. Things like Dragon Ball, where people are beating each other up all the time. And maybe in Japan, they have blood and cuts and things, and they'll erase some of that in the American version, so there's just like bruise or scratch, you know, things like that. They're pretty strict sometimes.
そうそうそう、そのね、殴られて血だらけになったのとかも結構あっちだわ、朝だけとか。日本の方が緩いんでしょうね。
Yeah.
ね。そう結構だから違かったりして、あっちの英語バージョン見るのも面白いかもしれないです。ワンピースとかドラゴンボールもちょっと違うんですよね。でもポケモンはでもすごい私も面白いなと思いました。そのおにぎりがドーナツに変わったりとか、名前も違ったりとか、そうだからポケモンも私最初の初代世代のもう一番私が小学生の時とか大好きな時代だったんで結構名前とかいろいろ知ってますけど、all like Pokemon names are different in English. I think only
Some are the same.
ピカチュウだけ
Pikachu, Mewtwo, Mew.
right. そうポケモン名前も違うんですよ英語。だ
Yeah.
からカビゴン好きとか言っても、
Yeah.
何それってなるんですよ。
Snorlax.
通じない。え
Snorlax.
スノーラックス。そう、
So-
スノーラックスはカビゴン。
So snore is like, and then lax like relax. So
Relax.
they do like a little fusion.
Right.
Snore and relax.
Relax.
Snorlax.
スノーラックス。
And yeah, they do that all the time with Pokemon names. Like Bulbasaur. I don't know his name in Japanese. He's the first Pokemon, first grass Pokemon.
あ、緑のカエルみたいなやつ。
But bulb is like what a flower comes from. So you plant a bulb, you put a bulb in the ground, and a flower comes from it.
right. ボーブはつぼみのことです。
And soar like dinosaur.
ダイナソーの
So
ソーを取って
Bulbasaur
ボーブソー。
together.
まあ多分不思議だねかな。
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's 不思議だね。
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
そうだから英語バージョンも一応その例えば不思議だねって背中につぼみついてるじゃないですか。であれ、ね、私カエルと思うんですけどダイナソーのソーを取ってボーブソー、
Mm-hmm.
つぼみの恐竜みたいな。だからちゃんとこう意味はちゃんとあるんですけど、カビゴンはカビゴンでやっといてほしかったな。
Yeah.
そうだからね、いろいろアニメも違うんですよね。面白い。
Mm.
ねえ。あ、千穂さん。千穂さん。
Hello.
Hello 千穂さん。あ、千穂さん、よもぎ酵母作ったのでパン作りますって。So she's gonna make mugwort bread.
Oh,
美味し
nice.
そう。へえ。食べたい。
Yeah.
ハローってそうそっかちょっといろいろ日本のねものを英語に変えるの難しいんでちょっと調べないといけないんですよね。私もよくなんか聞かれるんですよ。これなんて言うんですかとかなんて言うのと思って、例えばそのキネもそうですけどわからない、難しい。So sometimes I feel like I wanna do like an 英会話 class for people, but it's pretty difficult because like the people who just graduate high school, university, like the level in English, it's, like there's a huge gap between like
Sure.
who've been to abroad or
Either you don't know level.
そう、
はい
こういうのを話せるようなこう英会話とかそういうクラスなんていうんですかセミナーみたいなのをやりたいなってそう思うんですけど、
Yeah.
すごい難しいなと思ってなんかこういうのも一つなんですけど、大人の方の初心者の方って言ってもレベルがすんごい違うんですよ。やっぱり初心者って言ってもちょっと昔海外住んでたとか海外行ったことがあるとかちょっと英語勉強してたとかになると本当に一番初歩のところから学びたい人とはやっぱりレベルが違うので、初心者向けって言っても その子どもたちとは違ってレベルが差があるので、なかなかこういうのやりますって言って人を集めてやるのが結構私どうしようかなって今悩んでますね。
Yeah, I think that seminars are really popular. Like English seminars are really popular in Japan, but I don't think that they're the best way.
そう。
And yeah, I'm sure some people hate me saying that, but I'll say it. Really, for somebody studying English, the number one thing you can do is get a tutor, right? But tutors can be expensive. You know, when I did a little bit of Japanese tutor last year, and it was like 3,000 per 30 minutes, maybe 30分 3,000 yeah.
Then?
And it was good. It was great, but very too expensive for me at the time, and I wasn't able to study as much as I wanted to in between. There are other ways to have kind of tutors. There are things called language exchanges, where people can meet online or in person, and you kind of take turns. So maybe somebody wants to learn Japanese, you teach them Japanese, and they teach you English or something like that. And there's lots of apps and websites. I'll have to talk to some of my friends who've done it, because I don't know what the best is. And you just find, you search for language partners to match, and try and meet people that way. And some people have a lot of success. I've seen people online that even get married to their language partner. They become really good friends and then start dating and things like that. But yeah, language partners is the free way to get a tutor. But you also have to teach as well. Spend the time to teach your language
です
too.
ね。なんかそうです。だからみんなこう何人か集めてやるってなると、そうやってやっぱ大人の方のレベルってすごい様々で、なんか全員の方に合ったレベルで一斉に話すことができないんですよね。だから片方の人はすごい簡単に思うし、片方の人はすごい難しく思っちゃうっていうのが起きてしまうので、もう本当になんかそういうちゃんとしたセミナーをしようと思ったら、本当にやっぱり1対1が一番いい。そのチューターってさっき言ってたみたいに1対1で話してやるのが本当は一番いいんですよね。それぞれやっぱり自分のレベルになった会話をできるので。で今だったらなんかそういう言語交換できたり、だからその私たち言ったら日本語を相手に教えて、相手が英語を教えるとか、そういったのもなんかこうできたりいろいろあるんですけど、なのでまあちょっと大人の方向けの英会話はなんか本当になんていうの、インタビュー beforehand, then check the levels, then divide some levels or classes, maybe be fine. そうなんか本当にちゃんとやろうと思ったら、やる前に皆さんのレベルをチェックして何個かに分けて、そこにこう分かれていただくみたいな形にしない限り、こう簡単にこう小学校とか中学校のクラスみたいにできないんですよね。
Yeah. When I did Eikaiwa in the past, I think the first 3 or 4 classes, I had 20 people come. And it was people who had been coming to Eikaiwa for 30 years and people who were just starting English. And there was too much difference in levels. People very, very high level and people very, very beginner level. And it was difficult for beginner level people to have as much time and benefit. Yeah.
Right. そう結構ねやっぱ差が出てしまうので、ちょっとやろうと思ったら本当ねレベル分けしてでも少人数でみたいな感じでやりたいですね。確かに。Oh, it's almost done.
Almost
Can I
done.
talk about
Sure.
my idiom?
Yeah.
毎回やろうと思ってる私の熟語コーナーをやるのを忘れてましたので最後にお願いします。
Hold
はい
it.
今回のイディオムはGet used to です。Get used to 皆さん知ってますか？これは前回私たちがHow we can learn in like what is the good thing you can start to learn study English、どうやってまず英語を勉強したらいいかっていう話を前回メインでしたんですが、ダニエルが Active Listening と Passive Listening っていうリスニングの、トレーニングがいいよっていう話をした時に私がちらっと言った熟語です。その時は I think I said you're getting used to listening to English something、そう耳で英語を聞くのが慣れるみたいなことをその時私は言ったんですけど、ちょっと振り返って見ていただければ前回の動画を探してみてください。で Get used to は何々になれるなので結構普段の会話でも結構使うなと思ってピックしました。例えば for example I'm getting used to sitting this chair something like that or、I got used to
Right.
I got used to eating 納豆とか、ここ get は現在形なので過去にすると got ですね。で got used to にするともう慣れたになります。なんで I got used to eating 納豆って言ったら納豆を食べるのをこう克服できたじゃないですけど慣れたとか、I'm getting used to って言ったらだんだん慣れてる段階ですね。 ING ってこう現在進行形って言うんですけど、ちょうど今この椅子に座るのがもう慣れてるところみたいなとか Yeah, what else? Like we get used to living in this town.
Yeah, you can use the mirai form.
そっか
I
未来も
will
ね
get used to.
Right, I will
or
get used to what?
I will get used to waking up early for my new
right.
job. I'm going to get used to waking up early for my new
そっか
job.
Will
Yeah.
get used to ね。
Yeah.
未来多分これから慣れるだろうっていう時は I will 使って I will get used to でその後は ING の動作が来たり、物が来たりします。その chair とかね。chair は名詞で、さっきだったら waking up か、I will get used to getting up early.
I will get used to getting up early. Yeah, I will get used to getting up early.
多分今後は早起きするのになれるだろうとか、そのゲットを未来にしたり過去にしたりで、どのタイミングでなれるかどうかを表して、で何になれたかはその後に used to の後につけて言います。はいこれをねちょっとね私 I wanna talk about this in the first なんていうの when we start
Beginning.
そう、
Yeah.
beginning の時にやりたいのでちょっと次からは頑張りますAlright, it's time for tonight.
All right, everyone. Thank you for coming and listening and watching. And if you have any questions, please message us. Can message you on Instagram.
Yeah, and if you want to watch about our Akia House project in National or the event in Kurodahara the other day. Like you can watch it, the video on Instagram. It's called Discovery Nasu and Kuruwa Ashino.
はい、そう
そう私まだちょっと載せられてないんですけど、インスタグラムのディスカバリーナスっていうのと、空き家のことに関してはクルワアシノっていうのが2つアカウントがあるので、そこで今私たちが話したその竹の掃除の話とか文字付きの話とかの動画はそこでもしインスタお持ちの方は見ていただけるので、ぜひチェックしてください。ジホさん said get used to カメムシ。
Get used to カメムシ。Yes.
Yeah, I can't get used to カメムシです。あゆかりんさんフォローありがとうございます。ちょっとこれからも編集いろいろ頑張って載せていきますので、ぜひ見てください。
はい、OK。
はい。
I'll put these up. We'll put up links, but these are the two Instagram accounts that you can find us at. This is Discovery Nasu, DISCOVERYNASU, and then Kulwa, KULWA, and then underscore Ashino, ASHINO.
ぜひ見てください。
はい、
はい
ありがとうございます。
はい、ではfrom 8 p.m. Gishi will coming.
Yes.
It's coming for ギシのギリギリギシリラディオ。
ギシのギリギリギリ
ぜひ見てください。
はい、OK。
はい、では Thank you for watching or listening.
皆さんありがとうござ
ありが
いまし
とうござい
た。
ました。So see you
またね
in 2 weeks.
はい、再来週。
再来週では See you. バイバイ。